to Clumsy Cakes. My name's Amy. So today I had something totally different planned. I did make a recipe, but it was more of testing something out, and it totally flopped. And it wasn't kind of a funny flop or an interesting kind of flop. It just, nothing happened. It would have made for kind of a boring video, so I chose to do something else instead, and I'll be back next week with another recipe video for you guys. But today I thought I would share with you guys my 5 favorite baking utensils. Some of them can be used for all-around baking, but if you've been following our channel for a little while, you'll know that I mainly do cheesecake tutorials. So some of them are devoted to just cheesecake, but some of them can be used for all-around baking and some for cooking. I'll be posting the link down below to all of these so you can go check them out. I'm not sponsored by any of them. These are just products that I really enjoy and I use for pretty much every recipe that I do. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So number 1 is this silicone. I've heard it be called a spatula. I'm not really sure if that's correct, but I really like this shape of rubber spatula as opposed to other rubber spatulas because it kind of has a spoon or a cup shape so that you can really get in there and scrape your bowl. I just think that it works a lot better, and I've been using these for years, and you'll see in my videos that I use this for every recipe that I make, even for toppings. And for crusts and really any recipe that I do. I even use it for cooking sometimes. And because of the silicone, they're pretty easy to clean. Nothing really gets super stuck onto them, so it's pretty much just maybe a little bit of a scrub, but mostly just rinse off whatever residue is on there. So number 2 is this measuring cup. I'm not really sure what it's called. I will, once I find out for you guys, it's going to be written on the bottom of the screen, and I'm going to have it linked down below, as I said. But what I really like about this measuring cup is it's good for any kind of sticky ingredient like peanut butter or fluff, or sometimes I've seen people use honey. It's really good because you know when you are getting honey right off drinking. So if you guys have ever had a recipe with peanut butter or honey or anything sticky, you know when you put it in the measuring cup and it's just kind of hard to dig it out of there and get it into the bowl of your recipe? This kind of has a plunger to it, so you can put your peanut butter in there. Say that you need a cup of peanut butter. So I would plunge it to there, and then you'd fill up the peanut butter. A lot of times it's easier if you make the hole a little bit more than what you need, and then you fill up the peanut butter or honey or fluff or whatever ingredient you're using. You fill up the hole, and then you kind of plunge it up to what should be. Say it's a cup. With your rubber spatula, you scrape off the excess, put it back in your container, and then you plunge it out into your bowl, and then you scrape it off. It's really, really handy for that sort of thing. What I also like about it is that there is a dry measurement side and a wet measurement side. So you don't have to worry about, am I getting the correct measurement? Well, you never have to think, oh no, this is a liquid measuring cup and I'm measuring something that's dry. Oh no, I'm not gonna get the right measurement. You're gonna get the right measurement. You just gotta look for the side for whatever type of ingredient you need. So that's my number 2. My number 3 are these measuring cups. I like these measuring cups in particular because 1, they are magnetic, so they stick together, and 2, this has every measurement under the sun. I've had a lot of measuring cups in my day, and for some reason I can never find a set of measuring cups with both 3/4 and 2/3, and this has both, which I love. Usually you kind of have to pick which one you want, and I like to have both. I like to have options. So that one's awesome. Number 4 on the list is silicone pan sleeve. This is for your cheesecake pan so that you don't have to put the aluminum foil on the sides, and you'll know if you do make a lot of cheesecakes, you'll know that you can make it as form-fitting to the pan as you can, and sometimes water will still seep through. It's really frustrating, but this fits really super snug to the pan. Just kind of have to form it in here. Press it down to make sure it's in there, and it fits really snugly to the pan. And it also, which I really like, it has a line to show you how far up the pan to put your water, and when it's in the water bath. Because sometimes it is kind of difficult to know how far you want it up, and with this there's no guessing. You just fill up to that line. And last but not least, my number 5 kitchen tool is my KitchenAid stand mixer. You absolutely do not need a big fancy stand mixer to make a wonderful dessert or baked good. But I'm just gonna be honest, I'm kind of weak. So I definitely enjoy having this stand mixer to just put in my ingredients and let it mix, and all I gotta do is scrape down the bottom and the sides of the bowl. I like that this stand mixer also comes with different attachments for different things. So it comes with a dough hook if I want to make any bread or anything. It comes with a paddle attachment, which you usually see me use to make my batters for my cheesecakes. And it also comes with a balloon whisk that I use anytime I want to beat air into something, if I'm making whipped cream or if I am whipping up egg whites. But also, you could always use a different stand mixer. You don't have to use a KitchenAid. I love KitchenAids, but if you have a different stand mixer, that would work perfectly. Or you could also use a handheld electric mixer, or you can do it the old-fashioned way. If you're stronger than me, you can always do it the old-fashioned way and use a bowl and your spatula, or your bowl and a whisk, or anything like that, and just beat it all up by hand. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and you learned something. If you did, please give it a like down below. And while you're down there, tell me your favorite or your best baking tools. And also, if you have any suggestions for what you want to see next, leave that also in a comment down below. And I'll be back on Saturday with another recipe video for you guys. And if you want to learn more things, make more messes, and make some absolutely delicious desserts with me, please subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!